Hey, how you doing? It's Tom Pease, man. I wanted to have a conversation with you about something called delayed sleep phase disorder. It's something I've struggled with since, God, I was in fucking grade school. So, delayed sleep phase disorder is defined as a chronic dysregulation of a person's circadian rhythm compared to the general populations and relative to societal norms. This disorder affects the timing and peak hours of wakefulness, the core body temperature, rhythm, and hormonal and other daily cycles. These can range from mild 2 hour, moderate 3 hours, and severe 4 hours or more. The differences between delayed sleep phase disorder and insomnia are those that delayed sleep phase disorder, if they're allowed to sleep on their own schedules, get 6 to 8 hours of good rest a night, unlike insomniacs who tend not to get any real sleep. This starts in early childhood and tends to disappear in late adolescence or early adulthood, but for those adult sufferers, it never goes away. In teenagers, this is found in 15% of the general population, but as adults, it only goes to 0.17% remain. That is 1 in every 1,000 people or so. There's no real cure. Only pills or medications to regulate a circadian rhythm, light therapy, and melatonin are used as ways to try to help those with this disorder. But ultimately, most patients in the United States are told to find night work or work from home, or just called lazy. This is a chronic disorder that never goes away. People's bodies, if allowed, will automatically switch back to their normal rhythm in a few days. This is oftentimes called social jet lag. People with Dspd often do not receive much sleep during the week and tend to catch up and sleep till the afternoon on weekends and vacations. Sorry, I'm reading off the computer. This disorder costs $2,000 per year of lost production per employee in the economy. People with this disorder tend to set multiple alarms and have family and friends wake them in the morning. I have actually missed court for felony charges and had warrants issued for me before. I can't get the fuck up in the morning, like, no matter what the hell I do. I know most would call this lazy, but when I have had a third or even a second shift job, I'm never late or miss work ever. I'm a high IQ, hard-working individual who had an extremely hard time with my schedule. I've been fighting this since I was in grade school. I got straight A's, but never could get up from school on time in the morning. When I became an adult, I tried first shift a few times and found myself sitting up all night staring at the ceiling. I ended up with massive drinking problems trying to get my body to shut down and go to sleep. And if I got to work on time, it was asleep by 3 o'clock, but working nights, I bounce off the walls all night long. I know you're saying this sounds like laziness and you have been told all your life that waking in the morning is just what adults do. This is not laziness for some of us. Even if we stay up all night, stay up all day, we go to bed, are up in 2 hours and fall asleep again at our normal schedules, which for me is like 6 or 7 a.m. Well, 6 a.m. I am on the extreme of this disorder. At night, I will work out. I will outwork and outdo most day shift people. My clock is not set like yours is. This is a genetic order passed down in the HPER3 gene. This disorder has been misdiagnosed for years and has ADHD, ADD, depression, schizophrenia, and school refusal. Reality is that my son suffers from this in the same way I do. He's up all night, goes to school in the morning, then comes home and sleeps for 6 hours, wakes up, eats, and wants to fall down at 5 a.m. I remember being a kid and the insane fight between me and my parents about this, which my mom was not a morning person either. The misdiagnosis means that this may be a bigger problem and issue than we may realize. In the 90s, one study suggested as many as 1 in 600 people have this disorder, and it may be to blame for many of our common issues such as depression, fibromyalgia, immune system disorders, alcoholism, drug use, and many more. Today, doctors are not being taught about the disorder. Rather, they are quick to send somebody to a therapist or psychiatrist and are put on pills to manage a symptom of a larger issue. This is like owning a pickup truck, racing in NASCAR, losing, and trying to drop tires, motors, brakes, and suspension. In reality, you should be pulling a trailer behind it and treating it like a truck. This is a bigger issue for people who decide to go to college, go for college degrees, and get into professional careers, where the schedules are way less flexible, and you're never going to be a stockbroker or a banker or a lawyer if you have this disorder, or even work in government. Why? Well, because you can't be up in the morning and be productive. I mean, you can pump yourself full of cocaine, but you're going to kill yourself trying to stay awake and fight your body. Well, there are a couple solutions. I drive trucks, so I can set my own schedule and don't worry about it too much. Every once in a while, I have a daytime appointment. I adjust a little for that day, and once I'm where I need to be, I sleep. But third shift jobs for working class people tend to pay better than the first shift ones and tend to be less supervised, so you can relax and do your work and go on about your business. Issue is always starting the job, you have to train on first shift, which is fucking annoying. And while getting up for a 4-day orientation at 6 a.m. to be somewhere at 8, it's like, holy shit, I'ma die. By the third day, I'm wrecked. When I get home, I sleep all afternoon, and I'm up all night, back on my schedule the next day. I sleep at 6, up by 12 or 1, ready to run at the world. I guess this is what I was trying to do by making this video. Was trying to help some people, help other people who are, well, kind of like me. Your schedule can be sleep at 1, up by 8, sleep at 5, up by 11. And you all know that this world, well, it's a different place for us. And you can feel isolated and alone because, well, your friends are working when you sleep and you're working while they sleep. And there's no one to talk to. And you go to the store and you don't run into no one at 3 a.m. You sit there at 5 a.m. drinking a beer as the birds chirp at you thinking it's soon time for bed. It's worse for me than most because the bars all close at 2 p.m. and don't open until 9. This is 2 a.m. and don't open until 9. This is PA, so no beer at the store and no liquor unless you buy it from the state. So you better buy it on your way to work or you're not drinking. My wife tucked into bed and 10 kids sleep except for my 15-year-old. Well, how long can you have stomach talking to somebody who doesn't get Tupac or The Godfather? So in conclusion, just know you're not alone. There's millions of us out there. It's Tom Pease, homie, signing out.